Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Boy Ghost GG, and we are reacting to yet another Star Wars Jedi Survivor video. This one is going to be two different videos. First being first look at Jedi Chamber puzzle rooms, and the second one being a overview on lightsaber combat. I believe it was both from IGN during their IGN Fan Fest that happened like 2-3 days ago. But yeah, let's get right into it. I have the video loaded up already. So Jedi puzzle rooms. We had puzzles in the first game.
Ryan McCaffrey here with IGN.
That was more
Respawn Entertainment. We are checking out Star Wars Jedi Survivor all month long as part
there weren't
of
that many.
Jeff,
like actual tombs, there weren't that many.
Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Thanks for having us.
But these are going to be actual Jedi tombs with puzzle rooms in them.
There's a lot going on in this game. We've played a lot of it. We'll be talking about it all month long.
And
what
yeah.
particular section are we looking at here?
We're looking at a Jedi meditation chamber.
Meditation chamber
is one of the many types of side content that you can find while exploring one of our planets on Jedi Survivor.
Well, let's dive in here and take a look at it. So you want to get, there is a clear endpoint, and let's, we're not going to reveal and ruin everything, but you're going to need to use your force powers, such as on this switch here, which moves this little rolling track along. And we're going to have to stack some knowledge together, right?
That's right.
This out?
Yeah, there's multiple things you can interact with the Force in here.
All right, so that
there's
activates the bridges.
These batteries that you can plug in, and they create these bridges that allow you to traverse like large expanses of this area.
Is it fair to say this is a puzzle room of sorts?
Yeah, it's kind of a change of pace of gameplay for people that want to dive deep into puzzle type gameplay. We've got some puzzles along the main path as well, but for the people who really like puzzles and want to get some more of it, we've got meditation chambers for them.
And are these all optional, or is this we're looking at the first one in the game?
This is actually the first optional one. There is one on Critical Path.
Got it.
But this one you can stumble upon in one of our regions on our main planet, Kobo.
So first of all, you can I mean, art-wise, this is a very cool, distinct-looking place. How would you describe the artistic vibe here within the context of the Star Wars universe?
Well, these are ancient chambers. They've been around on this planet for hundreds of years, and it is a location where Jedi of the past would train and test their Jedi abilities.
All right. So we're going over here to this other side.
Another thing here is we have force echoes and scans where Cal can learn information about Jedi of the past who tried these challenges, maybe failed, maybe succeeded. Just characters in the past who were trying to hone their Jedi skills just like you are.
So this one isn't particularly platformy, but platforming is definitely a big element in Jedi Fallen Order. I suspect will probably be the case again in certain sections of Jedi Survivor. Is it fair to say that the different Jedi chambers will test different skills as you solve their puzzles?
Yeah, we have all of our types of gameplay mixed in within the puzzles, although puzzling's the primary aspect of these chambers. Cal's going to have to use his traverse abilities as well as his force abilities, maybe even combat abilities, to complete these different chambers.
It's fair to ask, are the rewards
data disk found
worth it for players? Because for some people, if you just get a new piece of outfit for Cal, like maybe I don't want to bother with the chamber. But sometimes maybe the reward in certain things could be a skill point or something really tangible to your character. So would you say that the Jedi chambers have pretty solid rewards in them?
Absolutely, yeah. One of our new types of rewards this game are called perks. So perks are abilities that you can slot in to the perk system, and they can actually change your gameplay, customize Cal's gameplay, mostly in combat. So we really wanted to focus on...
so there's more than just skills.
Focus on really tangible rewards this time for exploration. So,
like getting skill points and just upgrading and like unlocking a skill or something that, or upgrading a skill that you learned or whatever, right?
That was
There's
a quick
perks.
look at the Jedi chambers in Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Don't miss our 9-minute gameplay video that we kicked off our IGN first month with, and for much more, stay tuned all month long to IGN.
Alright, so that was that video. Let's go backwards, and second video. Lightsaber combat. What was it?
As part of our continuing coverage of Star Wars Jedi Survivor for IGN First, we wanted to showcase the straight combat gameplay that we use for our lightsaber stance explainer.
Lightsaber combat
if you
showcase.
enjoy all the action and scout trooper dismemberment without my voice accompanying it. Please note that this is a test environment, not a level pulled from the actual game, and a showcase of just 4 of the 5 stances.
So they do have a combat stance overview that I already watched off of reaction. I didn't react to it because I sort of just blindly watched it and got distracted and just watched the entire thing, and I was like, oh shit, I probably should have reacted to that, huh? But yeah, so I'm not going to do a redo of it and just pretend like, oh my god, first time. No. So we're just going, but these two videos that we watched now, I have not seen yet. But they have different combat stances now. So if you remember, oh, like, there you go, we got dual wield. If you remember in the first game, we only had one combat stance for the longest time, which was, actually, not really the longest time, but like we had the single lightsaber. And then eventually we got the upgrade to get the double-end lightsaber. Got a good Darth Maul action going on, you know? And those two are still in this game, single and double-ended. But they've added the dual-wield lightsaber, which is a third stance. And I believe there's another one as well, but I don't want to say anything unless they show it here. Or until they show it here, if they're going to. I think we saw it in the stance overview, but since I didn't react to it, I don't want to say just in case, you know. Oh, we get to cut off people's legs and shit now. I just noticed the trooper's fucking leg got chopped off. That wasn't in the first game. Only animals would get their limbs chopped. But now we can do it to human enemies as well. Yeah, baby. Get the severity of the lightsaber going on. Oh! Oh, there it is. So there's the crossguard lightsaber as well. So that's the 4th stance. And it's supposed to be a heavy lightsaber. So obviously we can see which ones, like you can like sort of think which ones are faster and which ones are more accurate maybe or whatever, right? We got the single, double end, dual wield. And then the crossguard. The crossguard is like the heavy attack, you know? Like those... It's like if you change... Like you're playing an RPG and you get those like dual wield weapons... Or dual hand weapons. Instead of dual wield, it's like both hands. Two-handed weapons, that's what they're called. You got like single-handed weapons and you got like two-handed weapons. Just meant to be a heavier version of a lightsaber. Like a broadsword or a great sword or something like that, right? I think that's what they're trying to do with it. And I think that's cool as shit because it just adds more to the gameplay. Like, are you going to run around just with, like, the single lightsaber, or are you going to, get the dual-wield action going, just fucking swinging and shit? And, who uses dual-wield again? Ahsoka, right? Ahsoka Tano. She does dual-wield, or you're going to get dual-ended, as we saw in the first game. We get some Darth Maul action going. And now we got crossguard, some Kylo Ren action. And it's going to be a more heavier weapon. You're going to be moving slower, but probably doing a lot more damage. And I think that's a cool thing to add. It just gives you more options of how you want to fight. And they've added cutting off limbs on humanoid enemies, which is cool, instead of just animals. And yeah, it's a lightsaber. It's supposed to cut through essentially anything, right? So when you're hacking and slashing away at a trooper, they're not just going to be like, oh, it burns a little bit. You should be getting good old cuts through and through. And yeah. And we also got battle droids. We saw them fighting battle droids. Cool to see battle droids in these games. I don't think we've seen battle droids in like the Star Wars movies since Star Wars Episode 3. I don't think so. I don't think 7, 8, or 9, Rogue One, Solo, or any of the Star Wars TV or like spin-off TV shows, anything. I don't think we've seen a single battle droid. I could easily be wrong. There's so much content there. But to see them come back in a Star Wars media here, that's pretty cool. I think battle droids were like, they used them and then they were just gone. I think they were cool. And just them walking around saying, Roger, Roger, all over the place. Yeah, I can't wait to play this game. Comes out March something. It got delayed by like a few weeks, I think. And weeks is like nothing. I think so. Hold on, let me check. Let me check my notes real quick. I'm going off track here. But I want to check my notes. I have all my games listed down here somewhere. Star Wars Jedi Survivor, April 28th. And I believe Dead Island 2 got pushed up a week. So instead of getting delayed, it got Dead Island 2, instead of getting delayed, it actually got a what's the opposite of a delay? I don't even know. It got pushed up a week, so it's coming out a week earlier than expected to, which is kind of ironic. But you know what? It comes out the same week as Jedi Survivor, right? April 21st. Oh no, they're a week apart. April 21st is a Friday, and then April 28th is the next Friday. I should have known that by them being like 7 days apart, you know. But yeah, a week difference in between those two games, and I think both games are gonna be killer. But this game is definitely, I've been waiting. I loved Jedi Fallen Order so much. I thought it was so damn cool, and it's the only time I've ever played a game that's kind of Soulsborne like. Even though it's this is the easiest version of a Soulsborne game you'll ever play. Definitely 100%. Like, there's like true Soulsborne games, being Dark Souls, Elden Ring, Bloodborne, and all those kind of games, Sekiro. Like, those are true difficult games. This one, it has its Soulsborne aspects to it, but it's very easy. And honestly, I think that's what made me enjoy it, because as much as I think people who play Dark Souls are like, yeah, they're impressive gamers because they're playing this hard ass game and not quitting. Like, it's hard, they're hard as shit, right? And not to quit, I'll quit. I quit. Like, I don't care. I don't care how cool the stories are or whatnot. If I just don't make any progress, I'll just stop playing it. I just can't do it. But this is the easiest version of that, and I think that's why I love the game so much. And yeah, I can't wait to play it. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.